Hello everyone, my name is Charn Jivaphaiboonskdi and I'm an applications engineer for GoEngineer. Summer is around the corner, and to make sure we stay cool, that means spending time at the beach or lake with our family and friends. So grab your umbrella, beach balls, and a towel, and let's head out. Today I want to talk to you about how you can split your sketches and faces here in SOLIDWORKS, and I'm going to be using a beach ball as my example. To start off, I'm going to create a new sketch, and I'll draw a circle. The diameter of this circle will be 16 inches. Now I only need half of this circle for my sphere, so I need to modify the shape a little. For most of you, you would probably draw a vertical line and use trim entities to remove half of the circle. While this is a great approach, you can also use a different technique to achieve the same output. Instead of using the trim entities, I'm going to split the circle into two halves. To do this, we have to go to Tools, Sketch Tools, and you'll see about a quarter of the way down the list is Split Entities. The Split Entities command allows me to place points on my sketch entity. I'll place one at the top of my circle, as well as the bottom. Once I do that, I can see that the circle is now split into two different segments. This technique can be useful when working with lofts and boundaries to transition from unique shapes like a circle to a square. To make sure I get the spherical shape I'm looking for, I'll make sure I add a vertical relationship between these 2 points and the origin. Then I can choose to either delete half of the circle or change it to a construction geometry like I did here. I'll then add a vertical line that will be used to revolve my sketch into a sphere. Now, this sphere only has one face. I need to split this so I can apply different colors to my beach ball. Due to the shape, I'm going to show the sketch used to create the sphere. From here, I can create new planes. I'm going to make a 6-sided beach ball, so I'll create a plane at a 60-degree angle from the right plane, pivoting around the center of the sphere on both sides of the right plane. With these new planes created, I can now start to split the spherical face using the split line command. To create a split line, you need to go to the Features tab, Curves, and at the top you will see Split Line. In the Split Line command, you will see that you have 3 options: Silhouette, Projection, and Intersection. If I choose Intersection, I can choose the intersection of planes, faces, and bodies. I need to specify the splitting tool, in this case the right plane. Then I need to specify the target location, which is the sphere. I'll do the same with the new planes I've created. Note that you can select multiple bodies, faces, and planes to add to both sections. As we can see that once I'm done, the spherical face has been split into 6 regions. Since the beach ball has a seal location, I want to make sure that I create an opening where I would place the seal component. To do this, I'm going to first create a circular sketch. Then I'm going to use the split line command again, but this time I will use the projection technique. Choosing projection allows me to take a sketch and project it onto several faces. I then can choose to have it in 2 directions or just one. We can see that we have further split the sphere across all 6 regions. From here, I can use the shell command to create a thin-walled object and remove the faces in this region. Once I'm done with my modeling, I can now add some colors to the individual faces. If you want to apply the same color to opposite faces, just edit the appearance on that face and select the opposite face. And I'll repeat the same process for the other colors. Now that I've finished my design for my beach ball, I can head to the beach and enjoy some fun in the sun. This is Charn Jivaphaiboonskdi, and I hope you enjoyed this video on how to split your sketches and faces here in SOLIDWORKS. If you'd like to see more tips and tricks, please check out our website at GoEngineer.com.